We just pulled up at the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. We're fixing to go talk to a few locals, see if we can get some interviews, some stories, and see what they had to say about it.
We just did West Virginia State Penitentiary last night.
Down at Moundsville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just did that last night. We got some shut-eye and we drove up here.
Oh, this is great.
All right, guys, take care.
Okay. So what do y'all know about the place?
We just know we really nothing. Just pretty much rumors, what we've heard on TV and stuff like that. And he grew up around here. I'm originally from New Jersey. So.
He's coming here for his birthday.
Very nice.
Halloween baby.
So talk to me, man. What kind of stuff you know?
Well, happy birthday.
No kind of rumors?
We just seen Ghost Hunters, what they did in here. We watched that a couple times.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you know the people over here in the spot house?
I went in to talk to him. The gate was locked.
She worked over here several years when there was a hospital, and she worked there after when they did the cruise. And so she knows the whole history. Talk to her. I'll go over and see what I did to the.
My name's Sue. Hello.
These gentlemen wanted to talk to Sue a little bit about the hospital. We got time.
Hi.
Okay.
Is that all right? Is it okay if she's on camera?
Yes, it's okay.
I told her she knew everything about it.
Thanks so much.
She knows everything.
Thank you. Great.
Yes,
Thanks so much, sir. I really appreciate it.
Nice to meet you. You're all right.
Thank you.
Guys from Mississippi are going to be investigating that building tonight.
Oh, good
Yeah,
for you.
we wanted to talk to some locals and see if we can get some history, some stories about what's happened here, you know.
All kind of things happen.
Well, can you tell us a little about who you are and how, your relationship with the hospital?
Well, I'm Sue Parker,
Okay.
and I worked over there when it was a working hospital. Retired in 1990, right before they closed down. And then later, when they reopened again, I went to work for the owner. I became interested in, well, I always have been interested in the paranormal.
Yeah.
And I can invite you guys in if you want to come in.
Sure. Sure.
Come
we'll
on
go
in.
in.
Let's go out here.
Yeah.
The girl looked at me and I looked at her and I said, was that somebody just walked by? She said, yeah. And I said, I can't think of his name now. I said, someone just walked by. And he said, well, I'm the only one here. He said, and I didn't walk down through there. And just as he had turned his back to the auditorium, well, right behind his back, and he went, ugh. And I said, what's wrong? He said, something just walked by me. And I said, yeah, he just went back into the auditorium.
Wow, that's amazing. I really appreciate you taking time to talk to us. I really do. Thank you so much for inviting us in your home and talking to us about this. We're going to be investigating there tonight, and you really helped out a lot. I really appreciate it.
Now, in the chapel, there is something evil in the chapel.
In the chapel, we got access to the chapel?
You can't go in can't go in there, but there is something evil in the chapel.
Yeah. Maybe we can say, hey, why don't you come over here?
Best we could do. I mean, you doubled them up in the rooms, and
They just slept all over the place, and
well, they kept moving more beds in and more beds in, and you put as many to a room as what you could.
okay.
We were looking at some of the requirements to be admitted into this hospital, and some of them seem kind of far-fetched.
From the 1800s,
Yes.
reasons. Well, that wasn't a legitimate reason in the 1800s when you were first admitted. 1864 was when we got our first admission. Our first admission was women, simply because women had no rights in that time period.
Yeah.
And that was a good way for a man to get rid of a woman if he didn't want to be married to her no more. Bring her in there.
And she'd have to go.
Yeah, and there was no way of getting her out.
Wow.
She couldn't leave. She was there until she died.
This is like a prison.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if she was sane or not.
No, did not matter.
Dude, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Imagine the misery,
Yeah.
torment.
That's what I say. There has to be, I don't care what anybody said. Oh, everybody says, I worked there and I never seen nothing or nothing. Well, I worked there and I know there's something there. Because up on the fourth floor again, like I told you, I was working one day and we had patients there. And we heard a noise. And everybody had done went to bed. And I went down to look and see what was going on, And I looked into the TV room, you know, where they sat in the daytime, and there's an old rocking chair, and it just kept rocking and rocking. And I said, maybe the floor is uneven. So I took the rocking chair out and I set it in the hallway. Well, it didn't rock no more after I took it out and set it in the hallway. And I went back up to the office and started writing my nurse's notes again. And then I heard the rocking chair again. And I said, now, bull. You know, one of the guys is doing this, so they're pulling a trick on me. So I went down again. Everybody's asleep, you know, and the rocking chair was back into the other room, rocking.
By itself.
Yeah.
And
Somebody
moved
had to
itself
get back into the room, and it was sitting there where it had been. Just, I said, go ahead and rock in. I don't care.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
went
yeah.
back to the office.
Not bothering nobody. The rocking chair.
There was a nurse that we read about that was found missing, and they found her later in an unused corridor. You know where that was? You know any story about that?
Not really. Not a lot about it. You know,
Is it
not a lot
true?
was said. Yeah.
It's true. You don't know her name?
I don't know her name.
Do you know where it was in there?
I think it was down on the other end because they quit using the lower end of it down, you know, towards the main road.
First floor?
Yeah, down in that area because they quit using that after a while.
Okay.
We had a nurse that was, her head put through the door up on Ward 2, the exit door on Ward 2.
Did it kill her?
Yeah. No, she didn't get killed, but when she come in, she was bleeding all over. The patient
Yeah.
told her, he said, I was at the door first. So, well, why did you do that to her? You know, he said, I was at the door first.
Let me ask you this. How many people you think passed away in there, died in there?
Oh my goodness. I couldn't even begin to tell
Your
you.
guess. If anybody had a good guess, it would be you. Because nothing's really documented, right? There's no known documentation about how many people have died there. So if anyone had an estimate, I would trust yours.
I would say it'd be up in the thousands.
The thousands?
Because they wouldn't hardly a day went by that somebody wasn't dying or dead.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So, I mean,
Those
just
kind of
whole-
conditions, you know.
Yeah.
the conditions were that horrible.
Well, not only the conditions, but
The patients themselves.
you know, some patient say you were in there and somebody decided, I don't like you.
Uh-huh.
That's what happened up on Ward F. When they hung the guy on Ward
Yeah.
F because they didn't like him.
Where is that at?
Ward
On the
F.
side-
Ward F is on the side next to the road. It's on the third floor.
Third floor.
That's the
Is that
building.
Clear
seclusion?
back in the back, past them seclusion rooms.
Seclusion
back there in
rooms
that
on
big-
third floor?
Mhm.
All in, okay.
And it was back in that big room they hung him.
You know what room it was?
It was the dormitory room.
Okay.
You go past the, get down that little hallway, past the cells, and don't be surprised if those doors don't open and shut on you. They do us all the time. They don't me. You go down past there, and the last door down on the right-hand side, that's where he was
We
hung.
got total
Very
9
end of the
people,
hall?
right?
Like at the very end of the hall?
Mhm.
We got 9 people total in our crew?
I don't know,
I don't know.
probably.
That was 4, right? 4th floor all the way down.
No, third floor.
Third floor all the way down.
That's an interesting ward down there.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Anything else, guys? No? That's it? All right. Thank you so much.